It is time for part 2, you guys. And I'm doing it again. In the bathroom, alone, me, echoey space, blinding myself. Oh, my cat says hello. We're changing locales again.
I'm back in my space, in my dojo. All right, we are going to go into some more haunted wedding venues across the United States. I did in part 1, if you missed it, it's right here. In part 1, I went through Alabama, through Missouri, and that was in alphabetical order. Just keep that in mind. And don't forget to like that like button. Just, love it. Have a little crush on it, right? It's good. And smooch that subscribe, but keep it PG from you as always, okay? And I do have a free wedding planning timeline linked in the description below. I'm doing this all out of order. I'm like way lost, but I also have a place where you can tell me your own dramatic stories linked in the description below. You should check it out. Tell me all of the drama, whatever is happening in your life, preferably wedding related, or it could be like some crazy father-in-law or mother-in-law or whatever. I enjoy reading the drama. I will be doing one of these videos really soon, and maybe I will feature your story. Anyway, let's go into some of those haunted venues. And again, trigger warning for mentions of death and suicide. Montana, the Sacagawea Hotel in Three Forks, built in 1910, is known for its ghostly encounters. At the Sacagawea Hotel, guests have reported seeing the spirit of a former housekeeper who appears and vanishes into thin air. The hotel's founder, John Q. Adams, is said to haunt the premises. Nebraska, the Cornerstone Mansion in Omaha, built in 1894, is haunted by Charles Offutt, who committed suicide in his study due to a terminal illness. Guests have reported seeing his apparition and that of an elderly former owner in a rocking chair. Nevada, the Mizpah Hotel in Tonopah, built in 1907, is haunted by the Lady in Red, a prostitute murdered on the 5th floor. Guests have reported seeing her ghost and finding pearls left on their pillows. The spirits of children are also said to haunt the 3rd floor. I have to say, there's like nothing creepier than a ghost child. New Hampshire, the Omni Mount Washington Resort in Bretton Woods, built in 1902, is haunted by Carolyn Stickney, the wife of the hotel's original owner. Guests have reported seeing her ghost in room 314, where her original bed still stands. New Jersey, forget about it. The Flanders Hotel in Ocean City, built in 1923, is haunted by Emily, a young woman in a white dress. Ooh, that's really ominous for a wedding venue. Guests have reported seeing her dancing and singing in the lobby and on the 2nd and 4th floor. New Mexico, La Posada de Santa Fe, built in 1882, is haunted by Julia Stabe, the wife of the original owner. She died under mysterious circumstances and is often seen in a white dress. Ooh, another white dress. Another white dress at a haunted wedding venue, and she's roaming the halls of the hotel. New York, the Shanley Hotel in Napanock, built in 1845, is haunted by James Shanley and his wife Beatrice. Guests have reported hearing children's laughter and seeing apparitions in the former bordello and hidden basement rooms. They have a hidden basement? Okay. I wonder how much that costs. Stay in the hidden basement. Okay, one thing that's really cool about this place is they have public ghost hunts. They are expensive. It's like $250 to $750 like per ticket, but it's cool. All right. This place is fancy. There is a gentleman's quarters, and that's like $750. That seats up to 10 guests. Sleeps up to 10 guests. What is cool about this venue? They have ghost hunting equipment that you can use. It's amazing. They really leaned into it. All right, we need to move on. North Carolina, that's where I'm at right now. The Carolina Inn in Chapel Hill, built in 1924, is haunted by Dr. William Jacox, who lived here until his death in 1965. Guests have reported being locked out of room 256 and experiencing other playful pranks. Okay, if you guys want me to go visit this place next October, I'm all down. I ran out of time this October. It's crazy season. It's crazy season for a wedding planner right now, so bear with me. I need to plan better for it. Next year though, subscribe to see it. All right. North Dakota, the Rough Riders Hotel in Medora, built in 1884, is haunted by the spirit of a young boy who causes mischief on the top floor. Guests have reported hearing his laughter and experiencing unexplained toilet flushes. This sounds more like a poltergeist to me. Do you love the word poltergeist? I freaking love the word poltergeist. Ohio, the Steel Mansion Inn and Gathering Hub in Painesville, built in 1867, is haunted by the spirits of former residents, including Sarah Steele. Guests have reported seeing apparitions and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. Oklahoma. The Skirvin Hilton in Oklahoma City, built in 1911, is haunted by Effie, a maid who jumped to her death with her baby. Whew. Yikes. Guests have reported hearing a baby crying and seeing her apparitions. Oregon. This one is probably going to be filled with pronunciation errors, but the Hesida Head Lighthouse in Yachitz, built in 1894, is haunted by Rue, the wife of a former lighthouse keeper. Guests have reported seeing her ghost and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the keeper's house. Okay, but how cool is a lighthouse wedding? That is so cool. Pennsylvania. I actually lived in Pennsylvania for 10 years. I went to high school there and a little undergrad. I did some undergrad in Pennsylvania. The Hotel Bethlehem in Bethlehem, built in 1922, is haunted by Mary Yo, a former actress and singer. Guests have reported seeing her ghost in the lobby and hearing her sing in the hallways. Rhode Island. So I have a lot of accent, a little accent from Rhode Island because my mom's from Rhode Island. They say "park the car" up there, and I'm really bad at Rhode Island accent, but I have a little bit here and there if you're wondering. No one was probably wondering. It's just me. All right. In Rhode Island, the Graduate Providence, built in 1922, is haunted by the spirit of former guest who died in the hotel. Guests have reported seeing his apparition and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. South Carolina. The Battery Carriage House Inn in Charleston, built in 1843, is haunted by the gentleman ghost and the headless torso. This sounds very south. This does sound very south to me. So gentlemanly. I guess maybe just the gentleman part. Maybe the headless part is not so gentlemanly. I don't think anyone would agree that that is a gentlemanly state to be headless. Guests have reported seeing their apparitions and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. South Dakota. The Bullock Hotel in Deadwood, built in 1895, is haunted by Seth Bullock, the original owner. Guests have reported seeing his ghost and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. Tennessee. I might mispronounce this, but it's either the Red House Hotel or it's the Reed House Hotel. It's in Chattanooga, and it was built in 1872 and is haunted by Annalisa Netherly, who was murdered in room 311. Guests have reported seeing her ghost and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic room. Texas. The Driscoll Hotel in Texas. This is a famous one. That's definitely famous. Built in 1886, is haunted by the spirit of a young girl who died in a fall down the grand staircase. Guests have reported seeing her ghost and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. Utah. The Ben Lomond Suites in Ogden, built in 1927, is haunted by the spirits of former guests who died in the hotel. Guests have reported seeing their apparitions and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. Oh, I love Utah. It's one of my favorite states to visit. It's a fun place to visit. Okay. Vermont. The Green Mountain Inn in Stowe, built in 1833, is haunted by Bootsberry, a former horseman who died in a fall from the roof. Guests have reported hearing his ghostly footsteps and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. Washington. The Thornwood Castle in Lakewood, built in 1909, is haunted by the spirits of former residents. Guests have reported seeing their apparitions and experiencing unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. This seems to be a pretty common statement. West Virginia. Take me home, country roads. The Blenners Hotel in Parkersburg, built in 1889, is haunted by William Chancellor, the original owner. Guests have reported seeing his ghost and, once again, experiencing some unexplained phenomena in the historic rooms. I sound so repetitive. Wisconsin. The Pfister Hotel in Milwaukee, built in 1893, is haunted by Charles Pfister, the original owner. And once again, you've guessed it, guests have experienced some spooky stuff in there, some unexplained things. Wyoming. The Occidental Hotel in Buffalo, built in 1880, is haunted by the spirits of former guests, and their tagline on their website is, "At Wyoming's historic Occidental Hotel, the ghost gets into the bed with you." There's one ghost who gets in there while you're sleeping. Yeah, I don't like that. Tell me what you think below. Do you believe in ghosts? Because I actually don't, but I find it all very fun, and that's one of the reasons why I'm getting into this. But I personally don't believe in ghosts. I've never experienced it. I'm very doubtful. But if you believe in ghosts, and a lot of these venues are beautiful, like, yeah, it might be fun. It might be fun in October. Halloween themed wedding, that is so cool. I've seen a few Halloween themed weddings. It's so cool. Follow for more content. Bye!